The second old man said, "O monster, these two black dogs are my real brothers." At the time of his death, our father had given 3,000 ashrifias to all the three brothers. We started doing business with those currencies. My elder brother had a desire to go abroad and do business, so he sold all his goods and went into business, after buying the expensive things abroad. After about a year, a beggar came to my shop and said, "God bless you." I replied without paying attention to him, "God bless you too." He said, "Didn't you recognize me?" I looked at him carefully and then hugged him and wept bitterly. I said, "Brother, how would I recognize you in such a condition?" Then I asked about the condition of his foreign business, and he said, seeing me in this condition also, "What are you asking?" Then on my insistence, he told all the calamities that had befallen him, and said that I have told you everything in a nutshell. If I tell you in more detail, then my sorrow will increase as well as yours. I forgot all my work after listening to him. I bathed him and asked for nice clothes and dressed him. Then I checked my account and found that I have 6,000 rupees. I gave 3,000 rupees to my brother, and told him to forget the previous loss, and do business afresh with this 3,000. He happily took the money and started doing business afresh, and we all started living as before. After a few days my younger brother had a desire to go abroad and do business. I forbade him a lot, but he did not listen to me and sold all his goods and bought things which are expensive in foreign countries. Then he bade me farewell and left with a caravan that was going abroad. After a year, like my elder brother, he too lost all his savings and came back to me as a fakir. Like my elder brother, I helped my younger brother as well and gave him the 3,000 rupees I got as profit in business that year. He also started doing business as before by taking a shop in the city, and everything started running smoothly as before. Some time had passed that both my brothers told me, "Let us all go abroad and do business." At first I refused and said that what benefit have you people got from foreign trade, that you are also asking me to run this time? Then both of them started arguing with me and said that who knows, this time your luck and your business acumen will wake up our luck and all our dreams will come true. I refused again, but they kept following me. Even in this debate 5 years have passed, and during this period they have consumed my life. Being fed up, I accepted his advice. I bought the necessary things for the business. At the same time, I came to know that my brothers have spent the money given to me and nothing is left with them. I didn't say anything to him even on this. At that time, I had 12,000 rupees with me. I gave half of that money to both of them and said that, "Brothers, it is wise and foresight to invest half of our money in business, and leave the other half at home. If like both of you this time also we all face loss in business, then the money kept at home will come in handy, and we will run our business by investing it in business." So I gave them 3,000 rupees each, and kept the same amount for myself, and buried the remaining 3,000 rupees, by digging a deep pit in my house. Then we bought trade goods and boarded a ship, and left for another country. After a month we reached a city efficiently, and started trading. We got a lot of profit in business. Then we bought many good things from that country, with the intention of selling them in our country. When we had transacted on the spot, and prepared to return to the ship, a very beautiful woman appeared before me in tattered clothes. He fell on the ground and saluted me, kissed my hand and requested me to marry him. I didn't think it appropriate and refused. But she kept pleading and pleading. At last I took pity on her poverty, and accepted her request, and duly married her, and took her on the ship with me. I saw on the way that she is not only beautiful, she is also very intelligent. Because of this I started loving him very much. But seeing this good fortune of mine, both my brothers were burnt to death, and became enemies of my life. His anger increased so much that one night, when both of us were asleep, he threw us into the sea. It was as if my wife had some supernatural power. She took me to an island as soon as we both fell into the sea. When morning came, she told me that because of me your life was saved. I am actually a fairy. When you were getting ready to board the ship, I was charmed by your youth and beauty, and with your love wanted to tie the knot. I also wanted to test your kindness. So I came in front of you wearing torn clothes like a beggar. I am very happy that you have fulfilled my wish. I want to be indebted to you for the favor you have done to me, but I am very angry with your brothers and will not leave them alive. I was very surprised to hear his words. I considered him a great favor and said very humbly that you should not kill my brothers. Although he has caused me great trouble, I do not want him to be punished so harshly. The more I recommended my brothers, the more the angel's anger increased on them. She started saying that I will fly away from here and sink their ship along with those wicked. I again coaxed him and made him swear by God that you should not punish him so severely. It is the work of gentlemen to return good for evil. You cool your anger, and if you want to punish them, then give whatever punishment you want in addition to the death penalty. I was convincing and persuading her in such a way that in a moment she flew me to the roof of my house and disappeared herself. I got down from the terrace and came inside the house. Then I took out my pressed 3,000 rupees from the pit, and went to the shop, and started doing business again. When I came back home from the shop, I was surprised to see that 2 black dogs were present inside the house. Seeing me, they came to me wagging their tails and kept their heads on my feet and started rolling. At the same time, that angel came to my house and told me not to panic seeing these dogs. These are your 2 brothers. Hearing this, my blood dried up. Saddened, I asked the fairy how they became dogs. He said, I have a sister who on my behest sank your ship with cargo, and made your brothers dogs for 10 years. Saying this, the angel disappeared. When 10 years passed, I came here with my brothers and stopped here after seeing this merchant and this old man with a deer. This is my story. Hey Demon King, did you find this story wonderful or not? The demon said, in fact your behavior is very wonderful. I also forgave the second third of the merchant's crime. On this the third old man said to the demon, like these 2, that now I am also telling my story to you. If you find this too wonderful, then please forgive the remaining 1/3 of the merchant's crime. The demon accepted this.